to the Table of Madness. It is another day. It is time for another booster box opening of Grand Archive. We are continuing on with our case break. This will be box number 2. Real quick though, while I have your attention, if you guys can do me the big favor, just hitting that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new here, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss when I drop a video. And now let's get to it. Alright, so booster box 1 had some pretty good hits, and I did find out too that those foils are actually pretty rare, and I do like this too. This is like your little starter pack of both your fire, your water, and your wind elements, which you kind of need, or they're kind of essential to building decks. But yeah, it definitely seemed like those foils actually hold some significant value. So those foils are definitely something to keep our eye on. And if you can get any of the foils in a super rare or ultra rare, it's even that much better. There are some rares that also have some really good value as well. So kind of just, here we go, Orb of Regret, kicking off strong with some first pack magic. Liking that pull. So definitely digging the pulls, the pull ratios, and I do like that they actually make the foils pretty significant. So I was kind of complaining in the first box. I was like, it's kind of weird, no foils in every pack. There's only foils in, 3 of these packs. Well, now we kind of know why. Here we go. Cremation Ritual. So back-to-back good hitters. Cremation Ritual is our foil. Try to be very gentle with it. Really, really nice card there. So yes, definitely the foils are worth paying attention to. And it does seem like too, like if you do get a foil, like the rest of the, I haven't seen a foil in a super rare in each pack, so I could be wrong. But we will be speeding up on this box because we pretty much have seen it after the first box. Again, if you haven't watched the first video, I will put a link down below in box number 1. Your Blade Ascension, nice card there. Definitely looks like each card is trying to tell us like a story. I like the lore behind it. Looks really nice. And I'm just, like I said, I'm digging these cards. Really like it that the foils are, Rimagaya's Wing. I like the foils too, like I said, are very significant. And if you can get any of the foils in these super rares and stuff like that, they hold some heavy value to them. So that's pretty good as well. I've also too, I like this is an Ultra Edition. The Ultra Edition versus First Edition. Ultra Edition is very cheap as far as a card per card basis, which is good. You kind of need that. This is what I was kind of getting to in my first video. There are so many card games, and there are so many card games that are very expensive. And it's hard to build decks. If you're a deck builder or a deck tech type of guy and you're trying to build multiple decks, it's very hard to do that if cards in your deck are consistently high value. What I mean by that is, like, if the main engine of your deck is going to run you $30, $40, $50, and you still have to fill in the other 30, 40 cards, that's going to run you about almost $100 per deck. I can't keep spending money like that. So to see a booster box in another card game, Tome of Sacred Lightning is the UR. Nice. Really nice card. Nice looking card. But to see that, like there's First Edition, and then there's the Ultra Edition, and the Ultra Edition is significantly cheaper than First Edition. I know some people may feel different about it. Me personally, I love it. I love it. Because it means that I can actually spend some money without breaking the bank, and I can build a couple decks. It means that there is a way to build to build a budget deck. And it doesn't have to be so like harsh to where it's like, you're crippling yourself if you want to actually build a competitive deck. You can build a competitive deck and just spend money on the Ultra Edition, because it's significantly cheaper than the First Edition, which was their Kickstarter. Poison Coating Oil. Definitely feels like I said, a Weiss Schwarz D&D type of fabled card game. Definitely looks like it's something like an isekai anime too, so I kind of like that. But yeah, I'm really digging it. I'm starting to... Reckless Conversion is another super rare. And you get about 7 hits, plus the foils. It pretty much, in my opinion, kind of worth it. This booster box was not expensive. I spent around $60 to $50 or somewhere around there. I forget exactly what I spent on these booster boxes. I'll probably make a video breaking down the whole math of what I spent versus what I actually got back in return. But yeah, like I said, let me know title sweep. Let me know what some of your guys' thoughts are too. Like I said, if you guys are digging stuff like that, and would you guys like to see more card games kind of do that? Especially, I think these type of alternative card games out there. I think it is a good idea to make a first edition and a unlimited or altered edition. For card games like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, it's not, you know, there's no need for that. But card games like this, yeah. The first edition can be your collector sets. And then your altered edition, of course, can be... Ooh, Barrier Servant. Something tells me this card is going to be worth some money. Don't know why. I just had that feeling. It just looks really good at a foil. And let's see, probably nothing else underneath that, right? Yeah, just a rare. Like, you don't get a foil in a UR or a foil in an SR in the same pack. But I am curious, too, as to why this card game, in its first set, if you wanted to get a case, it was 6 booster boxes. Ooh, 1,000 Refractions. Nice looking card, too. And then in their second set, which it's Crown something, I can't remember. But in the second set, a full case is 18 booster boxes. That's a lot of booster boxes. And it was significantly cheaper than this set, too. So I am curious to see if they made some massive changes. Are there foils in every pack? Are there even altered editions in the second set? Or is it just one set, you know? No first edition, no unlimited edition. But this card game does seem to be taking off. Here it's Blessing, and a lot of people are interested. Kind of why I'm jumping on that bandwagon. Especially because, like I said, I want to make more Disney Lorcana content. A lot of you guys want me to make it. It was very popular videos that I made all about Disney Lorcana, but as of right now, man, unless prices significantly come down, and I just don't see that happening. Ooh, Tactical Sergeant. That's a really nice card. Really like the artwork on that one. I'm really digging that one. Until that happens, I don't think I'm going to be interested in any Disney Lorcana content right now. I just don't think that's going to happen. I'd rather give my time and my money to these other card games. Ooh, Gildas. Asa. That, in my opinion, are actually doing something very unique and don't cost you an arm and a leg. And that's not saying that's anything bad about Disney Lorcana. That's just me talking about the market that it's currently at. I just cannot get behind that. That is just too much money. So I will be putting my money here. Ooh, Surveillance Stones. This is the uncommon foil, so you get 2 common foils and 1 uncommon foil. And I like too, it's in the middle of the pack, so it can't get damaged. I do like that. That's pretty cool. And then just a rare. Yep. So pretty good there. Getting down to the last 4 packs. I think we're due for one more hit. I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's see what we got going on here. Just a rare. That's a wicked looking card too. The artwork for me is just unbelievable. Definitely giving me that anime D&D feel. Weiss Schwarz type of feel. So I kind of like that. I mean, these characters are all over the place, and they're really, really nice. So I really like that. Alright, 3 more packs. Let's see what we got. Merlin, Idol, Cremation, Careful Studies. And there we go. So we did get one more SR, Intangible Geist. Nice. So we did end up pulling one more SR. That's the thing too, that I was looking at their URs. Their URs are really not expensive. There's one UR in particular that is. And we didn't pull it because I actually took a look at some of these pricings of these cards. Try and get an idea. Sword of Adversity. These are the Regalia weapons. These are stuff that you pull, basically. Think of Yu-Gi-Oh! In your extra monster deck. Those are cards that you pull from your extra deck to give your hero an extra buff. It's a really interesting card game. I highly recommend you guys check out some videos on how to play. Very, very interesting. Erwin Shrouded Edge. There's another Regalia weapon. Awesome. We'll go ahead and get to the end of the video and do a quick recap of what I pulled. Alright, you guys, we're now here at the end of the video, and don't forget, please, if you like this type of content, please do me the big favor. Hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button as well. Let's get into the booster box breakdown. So for the foils, we did get a common Barrier Servant, a foil common Cremation Ritual, an uncommon Surveillance Stone, which is really nice as well. So those are the foils that we pulled in this booster box. For the super rares, Intangible Geist, Gilda's Chronicle of Asas, 1,000 Refractions, Reckless Conversion, Arima Gaia's Wings, and Orb of Regret, and our UR was Tome of Sacred Lightning. Really, really good. So once again, getting really good hits that you guys can see right here. The amount of hits you get, pretty good, considering that the foils do carry some significant value. So right there is kind of what we're looking at. Pretty good, and I kind of like this distribution. I'm interested to keep opening up some of this booster box and continue with this case break, because I'm really hoping that we can pull one of the big hitters and I can really showcase that card off to you guys and really get you to understand why I'm really hyped about this type of card game. But that's going to do for this video. As always, guys, again, don't forget, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new here, and as always, I'll catch you guys next time.